Hello there everybody and welcome to my very first YouTube video. My name's Claire. I am from Manchester and I just love makeup. I love playing with makeup, I love whacking it on my face. It's a passion of mine, I absolutely love it. I thought for this first video what I would do is I'd just create like a brown smoke look, something that everybody goes for, everybody's go-to look. Put a little bit of glitter in there because why not, everybody needs a little sparkle in their life. But yeah, I love this look. This is one of my go-to looks if I'm going anywhere, going out for food, anything like that. I've thought about creating a YouTube channel for so long and I thought it was just time to bite the bullet and do it, show you how I put my makeup on. Not everybody does it the same, and just give you some of my thoughts and opinions on some products. What I've done for this first video is I've just shot my collection, used products I've already got. I have got some products for some future videos. I have filmed a Primark haul when I went out shopping before we all had to stay in. So I've filmed it, I've just not uploaded it because I've not had the courage to yet. So if you want to see that, just let me know. If you want to see some other looks, some other colours and things that I can create, please let me know. And I hope you enjoy this video and I will see you on the other side. Let's get into this video. So I'm going to start with a little bit of MAC's Prep and Prime, give that a little bit of a spritz. So nice. This is I think it's a coconut one, so it's lovely. And then going to start with my eyebrows. I'm going to use the Revolution eyebrow pencil in medium brown. I love this pencil. It's so cheap and it's got a little spoolie on one end and the pencil on the other. Maybe you can see that. So let's just give the little brows a brush through and then just fill those bad boys in. I like a dark brow, I've got to admit, even though I'm quite fair, I do like my brows to be quite deep, I like it. So I just start with a nice line and then drag them through. I always generally tend to start with my brows, not everybody does, people start with the face, so tail it through. See, I haven't got a lot of brows, so I do have to make the most of what I've got, to be honest. Love this brow product. Another good one is NYX. I do like the NYX one as well. Get this one done. A little bit of wispy there. So, what's everybody up to now we've all got to stay indoors? I'm just playing with makeup, be honest, all day long. It's the best time to practice my skills. For that, there we go. I'll just give them another little brush through. I always like to put the lids back on stuff straight away because does anybody else put anything down and then it just completely disappears? It's just gone forever, never to be seen again. So I like to kind of set them in place a bit, and I like this CYO Brow and Lash Gel. It's just a clear gel. I actually got this in an advent calendar that my husband got me at Christmas. So now for concealer. I'm going to tidy these up and put a bit of base on. I'm going to use the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer in Extra Fair because I am extremely pale. Casper's got now on me, and this gives you the opportunity to tidy your brows up as well. So what I do at first is I just tidy my brows up. I don't want to go too much, and then I just always do a little bit over the top and then I'll blend that in later. Just a little bit. Just helps tidy them up and that gives you the opportunity to make sure that they are even. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use that same concealer and I'm going to do a base my eyes, and I like to kind of tap it, a nice base, and then same on the other eye. So this looks really freaky now. And then what I like to do is grab a little brush, little feathery brush, and just help tap that in, help set it into my lines because I do have a few, more than I'd like. So does everyone have an eye that like always goes on better? You know what I mean? An eye that just turns out right and an eye that doesn't. I do. and I think it differs from day to day as well. So I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow now, and I'm going to use a Morphe palette. This is the old packaging, I think they've changed it a bit. I'm going to use the 35OM, and it's got some, it's just all browns, all matte browns. So it's brilliant for every day, or if you want to get a smoky brown look like we're doing today. And that's all the colours in that there. So I'm probably going to use 2, maybe 3 out of here. So I think I'm going to go in with this brown shade here at first, to build up my deep colour. Swirl my brush around in there, tap it off a little bit, and then I'm just gonna tap that through a little bit more and tap it through. So I'm gonna blend that later. Just give it a little washer side to side. I don't have loads of palettes from Morphe. I've got a decent sized makeup collection, but you know, in terms of all these people that do these declutter videos and whatnot, I haven't got a huge collection. But I do buy our makeup quite frequently. So if you want any reviews on anything, if I can get it and you want me to review it, I will do. Not a problem. So I'm just going to bring that in a little bit there, into there, into the outer corner. What I'm going to do now is, oh sorry, that was a Zoeva Soft Diviner 227 Luxe brush, and I'm going to go in with another Zoeva, and this is a 221 Luxe Soft Crease brush. I've had this brush years, I absolutely love it. It's actually stained, but I think it's so good. And I'm going to go in with, what should I go in with? This one or this one? I think I'll go in with this one because the brown is so deep. And what we're going to do is we're going to start and we're just going to blend that through. And this is when you can blend that deeper brown. Oh, move on to the next eye and blend it through. I always find with eyeshadows it's always best to go in a little bit lighter and build it up rather than just go mad and then have to start again. Has anyone visited the Morphe store in Manchester yet? Obviously it's closed now. I did, and we had all the Jacqueline Hill and the James Charles. It was really nice store. Okay, all done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a little bit more of that concealer on my eyelids, and I think I'm going to go in with a bit of pigment. No, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a little bit of this e.l.f. Rose Gold. It's like a Molton eyeshadow. I'm going to use this as a little primer for my eyelids, and then I'm going to put a bit of pigment on, I think. And what I'm going to use to put that on is I'm going to use a flat brush. I'm going to use this Beauty Bay one to help sort through it, give it a nice crisp line. This like rose gold colour is so nice, and that'll act as a nice base for your pigments to go to. So I'm going to mix 2 pigments together. I'm going to these are from Peaches and Cream. If anyone get anything from Peaches and Cream, it's so good. Really love it. I'm going to use Kitten and Gatsby. So Kitten's pink, like a pinky colour, and Gatsby's gold. So it's not all just completely brown, smoky in your face. It's got a little bit of pink in there as well, and then with the rose gold base to really set it off. That's just going to look so nice. So I've got my flat brush, and I am going to take another flat brush. This is a Morphe G20 to pick up the pigment. Get a bit of that base, and I'm just going to pat it in again. So I'm going to go in and do the other eye, and then we'll give it a little tidy up. That base just looks so nice. Sets off the gold and pink together really well. Love it. You can hear Keep Banging is my it's not level, and I have a glass tabletop. Right, let's mix those 2 pigments together again, and then just tap. Can't beat a bit of a glittery lid. Love it. So I'm just gonna get rid of a little bit of that glitter on my under eye with a wipe. That's the only trouble with pigment, they just do fly everywhere, but if you've not done your foundation to start, then you're okay, because you just get a little wipe and wipe that way. I'm going to go back in with that deeper brown and fade the pigment through a little bit, because we don't want it to be really, really harsh. And I just do a little bit there, it doesn't have to be dead neat. See, that's starting to look a little bit better now. Just take a little drink. Lemon water. Good for your immune system. Good for your immune system. Get it down your neck. I'll go right open one, don't I? I'm going to do some mascara now. And I've got a Catrice Glam and Doll Sculpt and Volume Mascara. I like this one. It's just a nice everyday one. We just bob it on our lashes. Wispy hairs. Everyone have those. Like, I've got proper fine hair. Just on wispy hairs, just get in your way all the time. It's right there. I'm struggling for things to talk about, to be honest, because I've not been up to much, because I've been staying in for the past, well, the last time I went out of my house was like the 20th of March. You know, we should all be staying in. Husband's gone out a couple of times to pick up some essential bits. Concentrate face. We pull some weird faces when we put our makeup on, don't we? Proper weird. Right, so that is the mascara done. I'm just going to go and do my lashes, and then I'll be right back and we'll do the under eye and we'll finish off the rest of the face. So that's lashes done. See the difference that makes. Don't you envy these people that can just whip a pair of lashes on? It takes me forever. I don't know if it's because I've got small eyes or it's the technique, but I can throw them on someone else. But, like, it's just when they just go pop and they're on. Envy. Definitely envious. So I'm now going to do my under eye. So I'm going to use a little bit more of that Collection concealer. And what I'm going to do is pat a little bit underneath my eye. And then let's do the other eye. That also gives you a little bit of shape there as well. So this isn't the concealer that we're going to use. This is just, gives us a little bit of base for our under eye. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the transition colour that we used. And I'm going to take that on, it's like a more dense brush, good for the under eye. This is from a kit from Beauty Bay. That looks really nice. See how that's pulling the look together already? Can you all see that? Sorry if I keep going like this, it's getting used to working sat up straight. I always put my face right to my mirror. Eyesight, bad eyesight, comes to us all. So on that same brush, I'm going to take the deeper shade that we used and just smudge that through. Blend that into that corner there. Same with the other eye. I'm going to go for a black eyeliner. I'm going to use a MAC's just black Crayon eyeliner for my inner, not inner? What's wrong with me? Bloody hell. Waterline. Deepen it up. I know this look isn't for everybody. Some people might say it's a bit heavy, some people might say it's a bit light. Yeah, it is heavy-ish. I'm going to go back in with that mascara. But it's what you like, isn't it? I like this type of look. Obviously not to go to the office. Might be a bit much if I just rocked up. It's like I'm here. If you want an everyday look, please let me know and I'll do an everyday makeup look, which is far quicker. It's like 10-15 minutes when you've overslept and you want to get out the door. Oh, I think if you were just going out for some food or to a wedding, then I think it's a really nice look. So now I'm going to go in with primer. I'm going to use the One Heck of a Block primer. I absolutely love this stuff. I've bought this again and again and again. I think it's the only primer apart from the Smashbox Photo Finish that I've repurchased time and time again. I love it. I think it's really, really nice. I think it just fills in all the imperfections. It feels so nice. It helps the foundation last. So I am going to use the Estee Lauder Double Wear, an old classic. One thing I don't like about this is it doesn't come with a pump, and I've just put a lot on that palette. See, and I always feel like I waste some of it. If I could get it back in the bottle, I probably wouldn't mind so much, because it's not a a cheap foundation. It's quite expensive. Let's pop that on there. So this is, I did get myself colour match for this foundation, but I still feel it's quite pale. Shape those brows a little bit. Look how pale I look. Don't worry, I will make myself look warmer. I do like a full coverage foundation. I am going to now do my concealer. So I've got the Tarte Shape Tape and the Nars Light, the Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is going to be a little bit dark, so I'm going to mix the two together because this foundation is really, really light. Now I find with the Tarte Shape Tape that I can do one eye and then I have to blend that straight away because it does dry down really, really quickly. So see, it looks really, really light in there. I ordered these online, so the Nars, so I should have paid more attention really. Do the other eye. Blend that in. I like to pat and then give a little blend around here, just very lightly. What I like to do is, and I know everyone likes beauty blenders, but I like these. I have got beauty blenders that I use, but I feel for getting that nice sharp edge. I like these, and then I'll use that to set my under eyes later. So I'm going to set my under eye. I'm going to use some of the RCMA Original Powder. Love this stuff. I think it's amazing. This is a little bit damp, but it's not really damp, this sponge. So I just a little bit on there. There's that tapping again. And then just a little bit on my under eye. So I'm going to do a little cream contour. I like to use like a tulip shape brush like this. And I'm going to use the Sleek Makeup Palette Cream Contour Kit in medium. This is what that looks like. I've had this, I don't even know if you can still get this, but I've had this for so long. I'm going with that middle shade. I got this from Boots. I'll have a look, see if it's still available. Obviously I'll link everything down below. I just go in and warm my face right up. A little bit under my jawline there, yeah, sharpen that up, give myself a nice jawline. Now, I don't really contour my nose because I have a weird nose, and if you can see I have bumps in it there, and I find that if I try contouring it, then it just ends up looking weird, and then I will pat that in. How deep you go with your contour, it just depends on personal preference really. So I'm just going to carry on blending that through. I think this is the first time I've used this contour kit with this foundation actually. So is there any other videos that any people want to see? Hauls, obviously everything is closed at the moment. I'm just going to deepen the cheekbones up a little bit more. Everything is closed at the moment, but I did film a haul, a Primark haul, just before everything was closed, all the shops closed. I just haven't had the guts to upload it yet, if I'm being honest. If people want to see that, it was like a springy one. I'm just going to brush away that bake under my eye. I find if I just do it very, very lightly that I don't get the creasing, because I have got lines. I don't get as much creasing. So I'm going to use a little bit of bronzer. The Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I love this. It smells like holidays. I'm going to use my Real Techniques. This is their contour brush. I'm just going to bronze up those cheeks a little bit. And that brings out the contour. Blended cream contour. So, we are now going to move on to our cheeks. So, I've got the Benefit Cheek Parade. Been out donkeys. You get in it the Hoola Hula Light, the California, Dandelion and Rockateur. Get all of those there. I'm going to take my Make Me blush brush from Beauty Bay, and I think I'm going to go in with Rockateur. Give that a swirl, and I like to just pat that through into, kind of like blend it into the contour a bit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. A lot of people are not mad into blush. I love a good blush, gotta be honest. I'm going to take this Beauty Bay highlighting brush, and this is a Topshop highlighter. I've had this ages and I picked up the wrong colour, so just let me go get the right colour. So, Topshop highlighter. I don't think they come in this packaging anymore, if they even still sell them. But it's really nice. That's what it looks like. I've got this and I've got like a goldy coloured one. It's lovely. It's just a cream. I use this all the time. It is really my go-to highlighter. I love a good highlighter though. I love a good glow. So pretty. Now I like to do my inner corner generally with the highlighter that I've used. Not always the case, but you know, today I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to take, what the hell is this? A Luxie 231, just a little brush, and I'm just going to do my inner corner with that. The tip of my nose, Cupid's bow. I'm even going to top up there because, you know, I love a good glow. I'm going to do my brow bone with that as well, because it is such an deep look. That's just going to really brighten it up. I'm going to set my face and then move on to lips. So, my MAC Prep and Prime again. Oh, can't get enough. I'm going to use the MAC Devilish lip liner with a Lorac Alter Ego lip gloss, and this is in the shade Visionary. Nice, like nudie gloss. So I always like to do a Cupid's bow first, and then I'm just going to fill in at the centre with my gloss. I know that everyone's into a gloss. I'm not really. I love a matte lip, but I do like this one. And on the end of my nose, and it does smell really nice. So this is our finished look. Smoky, glittery, brown. I think it looks lovely. So this is just stuff that I've already had. I've had for ages. You know, I've used this stuff constantly all the time. It's stuff that I wouldn't recommend to people if I didn't think it was worth spending my hard-earned money on. But yeah, I think the look looks really nice. The foundation did look a bit pale. Now everything's on and all warmed up, it looks fine. Like I said, I did get colour matched. I think it was in Debenhams with the double wear, and this is what it colour matched me to. I think it's a little bit pale. I think if I ever was to go and get it again, I'd probably get like the next shade up. And I'm getting to the point where I do need another one. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you do, and let me know if you want to see anything else, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you, bye.